It's too much seeing me. Hold on. Let me move shit around here. Okay, hold on. I'm still figuring this out. Hold on. Damn it all. Let's see. Is that gonna be good enough? Is that good enough? Can you see me? Okay. Hi. I'm sitting on my couch. We're doing like a late night little, let's just hang out together, friends. Let me get on. This lights me up a little bit. This is kind of impromptu. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on. I'm putting, you know the deal. You know what I'm doing. I'm pulling it up on my, whatchamacallit? What do you call it? My laptop. Hello, hello. Okay. I have so much shit sitting next to me. Okay. Hello, hello. Is there shit in my hair? What? Oh, no. That's my headband. Oh, that's funny. I thought there was shit in my hair. So I know it's kind of weird. We're in the dark. We're hanging out. But I thought this was more cozy since I'm sitting downstairs, right? So, because my boyfriend, he's upstairs. He's taking a shower. And the whole fucking house is in disarray because we finally bought a king-size bed. Don't ask me questions. Just, we finally bought a king-size bed, and getting that motherfucker to fit in my bedroom was a task. It was a task that we're still cleaning up after. So everything's in disarray. And I just looked at him like, I need to pull all that shit out of my closet so I can actually get to my clothes because I need to bathe. I like to shower before I go to bed. Not that you cared about that nugget, but I'm just letting you know. And I'm like, so I need to bathe so I can shower. But I'm feeling overwhelmed. And he goes, yeah. He's like, well, I'll help you. I'm like, no, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I think I'll go do a live stream. So here I am. Here I am. Instead of dealing with it, fuck it. Let's go live. Shut up, Paula Armstrong. You know damn well why I need that king-size bed. You know why. Thanks, T-Bear. Thank you very much. Listen, the fuckery. I don't know if I ever told you guys. So like when I rented this place, right? Remember it was my manifestation. I never thought that it was going to be a thing to ever be staying here. And, you know, my son's bedroom was on the other side of mine. So there was that, you guys are going to think I'm gross, but I'm just going to say it. I just struggled with the idea of banging on the other side of the wall of where my child is sleeping, right? It's not a young child. He's 21. It never felt right. So I'm like, if I buy a twin size bed, I can guarantee there'll be no banging on the other side of that wall, right? We're never going to stay here anyway, la, 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 la. Fast forward. We are staying here all the time. So that plan backfired. And so my answer to it, because we couldn't make our minds up about a bed. So my answer to that was, well, let's just go buy a fucking queen size air mattress. We'll put that in the living room for now, which is what we've been doing, like picking it up, standing it up, so we can have our fucking living room back. So we've been doing that, and both of us have hated this experience. It sucked. So I'm just like, looking at him like, I can't do another night on that fucking air mattress. I don't want to do another fucking night. He's like, me either. I'm like, let's go buy that fucking bed. Let's just go buy a bed. We're just going to go down there, pick out a bed. He's like, all right. So we go down. We were in there literally 5-6 minutes. We picked out a bed. And we picked out the best one, just so you know. It's one of those, it's like two separates connected to make a king. So that way when I push my remote, I go up, but he can still lay down. right? So what do you think we did the first the first day of us officially having it here, which was yesterday? Both of us are like zzz, 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 because we're both children. Just saying. Okay. It was hilarious. It's the middle of the afternoon, and he and I are laying on each sides of our beds, putting our legs up, putting our legs down, lifting ourselves up, lifting ourselves back down. And I looked at him, I'm like, do you realize what we're doing here? We are idiots. But it was funny. It's one of those you probably had to be there moments, right? It's funnier when you're watching it instead of hearing me retell it. So here I am, live instead of dealing with my bedroom. Now it's dealing with the closet, not so much my bedroom. But I will show you guys what is wrong with this. Why is this acting so stupid? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Why is this? Why can I not read? What is going on? Hold on. Hold on. My live stream chat is being dumb. There we go. I'm struggling. What is going on here? You are bothering me. I don't know. I'm like a novice. Is it glitchy again? Because I'm struggling with it. Is it glitchy on your ends too? Because you know how normally you guys will send a chat and it'll come up on my screen on my phone? All I'm getting is like bubbles with nothing in it. And I'm using my brand new phone as opposed to using the old phone. So I don't know what the frick. Poop is here. She was. Come here, Poop. Come here. Your fans would like your appearance. Can you come and see me? Can you come over here? Come over and say hi. Come here. Come give mommy a kiss. Come on up. No, don't hit that. Thanks. Come over here. Come on up and see me. Oh, she's just staring at me like, no, bitch. I'm busy. I got lots of stuff to do. Come up here and see me. Come on. Come up on the couch. Come on. She is deliberately not coming up on the couch, just so you know. She's doing it on purpose, aren't you? Why are you being a little poop head? Come on. Nope, she's just staring at me, wagging her tail. She's refusing to get up on this bed. She's literally right here. Come up. She's sniffing something. She's busy, okay? Come on, Poop. All right, I'll shut up and do some manifestation shit here. Okay, what? No. Go be a good girl. Okay. Nicolio. Thank you very much. Poop is acting like a damn cat. You are right. Okay. Nicolio. A few months ago, you gave advice to get SP sober. He called last week to say he hasn't used in a week and he wants me back. Then 2 days later, he got high, posted crazy stuff on Facebook, and flirted with my friend. Help, please. Oh. All right. Now, listen, I'm not trying to make excuses for your person, but him flirting with your friend, I automatically know that had to have been hurtful, painful, and completely unacceptable. But let's use logical thinking here for a minute. Clearly, he was not in a normal frame of mind when he did that stupid shit, right? First of all, so try to see it from that perspective, and also remember that the people we intermingle with are reflecting our beliefs. So I'm sure it goes without saying that you have a story with him that he needs to get sober. So I would look at it as not manifestation failure, but as a manifestation of your previous version of self. Meaning he attempted, he failed. I wouldn't count him out. I wouldn't think of it as this isn't going to work. He's never going to change. No. He relapsed, and we can go back to focusing on him being sober. Where did you get that? She has my boyfriend's t-shirt in her mouth. She only does this shit when she knows that I cannot stop what I'm doing. So she completely has his t-shirt and is nibbling, like gnawing at his t-shirt on the floor. Anyway, so Nicoleolio, I am trying to convey, don't give up on this, right? Don't count this out. Don't look at this as failure. This honestly is advice for everyone, truthfully. When it comes to what you're manifesting, if the 3D shows you something that isn't favorable, don't look at it as our manifestation failed or that it's not working. Try to see it as it's manifestation of who I used to be. It doesn't mean the thing I'm manifesting blew up in my face and it's not going to work now, right? Because Nicole, I'm sure you're thinking, well, what the fuck? I've been trying to manifest that he gets sober. I get 2 days worth of this shit and he goes right back. It didn't work. Yes, it's working. Yes, it's working. Go back to your manifestation game and stick with it. He will get sober. But the last thing we want to do is keep a story going that he has a problem. We need to see him as the version of himself that is sober and clean. And that means if he shows up again, still showing old behaviors, stand firm up here in your mind on how you want to see him. Because that good, loving, clean version of him exists. It does. Don't give up. Nobody should look at their 3D and assume the manifestation failed. Ever. We don't control the how. We don't control the bridge of incidents. We don't decide how a manifestation is going to play out. We only decide to be the version of ourselves that has what we're manifesting. So why look at this as failure? Look at this as, okay, I'm not done. Because this half-assed 2-day bullshit is not my manifestation. So I need to return to what I was doing so that my full manifestation materializes in my 3D. Because the manifestation's already done. Remember that. You're not creating this. You're manifesting this. I made this clear in a TikTok live this afternoon. Even I still sometimes out of habit say you're creating, but you're really not. Creation is finished. Whether you believe in God, universe, source, it doesn't matter to me. But it's already created everything already. You are just manifesting it into your current reality. Right? So your manifestation of having a relationship with the sober version of him, that's already created. It's already happening in a parallel reality. You're just deciding to be that version of yourself, right? It's like you hopping on that timeline. So this goes for everyone. Unless your full manifestation is in the 3D in your face, you're not done. Go back to your manifestation game. Don't give up, Nicole. I gotta get comfy. Don't give up. This doesn't mean it failed. It means it's not done and nothing more than that. Okay? Salty, member for 3 months. Thank you very much. Kim, lots of improvements with SP going on, but I'm struggling a bit with the good adjustments. Also, could we do a one-on-one soon? I want to get further in depth with you. Yes, of course we can. Absolutely. You're struggling with the good adjustments? I'm curious. Why? What are these good adjustments that you're struggling with? Is it like a too good to be true kind of scenario? You know, I think everyone should ask themselves, are they prepared for their manifestation to come in? Are you prepared, Salty, for that manifestation to come in? I get nervous. See? I think you all better ask yourselves, are you prepared for it to come in? Because some of us, I was guilty of being like this for what it's worth. Some of us get into the place or the habit of just consistently manifesting that one thing. And so we're so focused on, poop. She can't bark this late at night because of my neighbor. Notice I whispered that because some of my screen door is open over here. Anyway, what the fuck was I just saying? God damn it. Just lost my train of thought. Oh, some of us get in such a damn habit of being in like a waiting mode. You're so used to working on yourself to get your manifestation that when it comes to the idea of that manifestation actually being here, it's like, oh, whoa. Am I ready for that? Am I ready for that? Sometimes it's just the fear of it showing up that kind of keeps it away. But not keeps it away in a bad way. I mean, like what Salty's experiencing right now. Just saying. So Salty, I hope you're seeing this as the good improvements are your manifestation, and you did this. So let's get comfy with it. I understand the getting nervous. Totally understand the getting nervous because it feels like it's too good to be true. Like, holy shit, SP is showing up good. Holy shit. Now what? Right? I get it. But you got to think you're changing too. It's not just about, well, yeah, just like you said, what if it actually happens? What if it actually happens? Isn't that the purpose of what we're doing? To get it to actually happen? You got to remember, we're changing us to get that shit. So we want it to be a little more normal and natural to believe. You fuck yes, this is happening. Of course this amazing version of him exists. Of course. Because I'm an amazing fucking version. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that manifestation. I deserve it. I'm worthy of it, right? Step into that, Salty. But yes, we can do a session. Stephanie, thank you very much. Is it okay to affirm I'm the only woman who will meet up with my SP? Or I'm the only woman who is interested in my SP? I'm the only woman who will meet up with my SP, or I'm the only woman who is interested in my SP. How about fuck both of those? How about I'm the only woman that the SP is desiring? I'm it. I'm the only woman for SP. I'm the best fucking thing that ever happened to motherfucking SP. That's who I am. How about that? How about that? Listen, you can affirm absolutely anything you want. It's your reality. I'm just sharing an opinion. But because this is your damn reality, this should be about SP coming to you, wanting only you. Not, I hope he selects me out of the lineup of women he has to choose from. Fuck that. Right? Fuck that. No, I'm the only motherfucking woman. I'm the only woman. I am all he desires. I'm it. Someone better than me, right? I rock his fucking world. That's who I am. I'm it. I'm the version of myself that confidently knows that I'm the best fucking thing to ever happen to that man. How about that, Stephanie? How about that? Okay? But you can affirm whatever you want, honestly. I'm not picking at you. I'm just saying, damn, girl, no, this should be all about how fucking amazing you are. This is about changing self. This isn't about hoping that they'll pick me. No, fuck that. You're going to pick me. This is my reality. This is my reality. I get what I want. My reality. Right? We're not begging for their attention. No. This is my reality. In their reality, they can have me begging for their attention, but in my fucking reality, you'll be begging for my fucking attention. Thank you very much. Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the queen of my own universe over here. Okay? Am I wrong? Do we all agree with me? I mean, am I wrong? What does Walter say from The Big Lebowski? Am I wrong? Y'all know that's my favorite movie, right? Yeah, mic drop. Yes, bad kitty. Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay, Stephanie. So, honey, it's all about you. You got it. Good. Good. But let me say something to you. If you chose those particular affirmations, I'm reading through the lines right now, Stephanie. If there's a fear of another woman being in the picture, and that's why you're phrasing your affirmations like that, so it's like market zero. Yes, Drew. Drew, that's why me and you, friends for life. Friends for life, just because of that. Yeah, if you're wording it like that, Stephanie, because maybe there's another person in the picture, like a third party, and we're concerned about the third party. We're concerned maybe SP might pick a third party, or we just don't even want a third party being into our specific person. If it's something like that, because that's what your affirmations are giving me, that vibe. Honey, it's your reality. It really is your reality, right? Everything is being manifested from you, okay? You don't have to fear other women. You don't have to fear third parties. They only ever manifest when there's a part of us that doesn't feel good enough, doesn't feel chosen. But just as they are manifested in, they can be manifested the fuck out. You have no competition, my friend. You have no competition. You are your own competition. So don't you walk around being afraid of other bitches stepping into the picture, right? You grasp your fucking crown and you decide who the fuck you are. Okay? I mean that. You need to know you're the shit in your reality. Okay? Okay. All right. God, I love the hearts. I love the hearts. Ruby B, thank you very much. Feel like giving up manifesting hubby back. It's been way over a year and I still can't let go of the betrayal with 3P. I know it was my own manifestation, but still it was a traumatic experience. Well, I'll tell you straight up, Ruby B, I'm not the type of coach that would tell somebody what's traumatic or what's not traumatic. Meaning, I think trauma is individual, right? Maybe what I think is traumatic is something somebody else would look at me and call me a wimp because I think it's traumatic. That's why I think, no, if you feel it was a traumatic experience, then it was a traumatic experience, period. Nobody gets to tell you differently, right? I just feel like it's a personal decision on what feels traumatic or what the experience is of trauma or not. So yeah, I agree with you. I would find that to be a traumatic experience too. I would. So I understand completely that, if you're struggling to let go of the old story and if it feels like too much work, I understand, right? This is a channel where I do not judge. If you want to change your mind and manifest someone new, fine. You can do that. But Ruby, I say this from love. Please be deciding that you are the version of yourself that doesn't have limiting beliefs around love, around relationships. Poop is agreeing with me. Okay, your poop she's giving the high five on the side over here. All the little growls. Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it when she growls at night. I'm thankful my boyfriend's here. No limiting beliefs around love and relationships. Because if we haven't addressed them, and I don't mean this from a limiting place. What's the matter, Poop? Poop, what's the matter? I don't mean it from a limiting place. I mean it if we don't decide to be the version of ourselves that doesn't have those limiting beliefs, we will experience something like them again in a future relationship. And I don't mean that to scare you. You don't have to be afraid. You can decide to be the version of you that doesn't have the limiting beliefs around love and relationships. Know your fucking worth. Know what you deserve. You deserve an unconditional, loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. But decide to be the version of you who confidently knows that and believes that. So that when you do move on to someone new, it doesn't carry forward. But if you change your mind and decide to continue manifesting your husband, I see nothing wrong with that either. And, I know old stories can feel like fucking baggage that's hard to get rid of, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. If you have enough determination and discipline to not allow yourself to sit in it, not to sit in it, we can get rid of that old story. We can revise, we can do all sorts of things. So if you are just having a frustrated night and you really don't want to give up, but you're just saying it because you're frustrated, which I fucking get it. I totally understand that. But if it's only because of that right now and you really don't want to give up, you don't have to. You're human. You're having a human moment. Okay? But I don't judge over here. I don't care what you're manifesting. If you want to change your mind, you change your mind, but you change you to have the most amazing relationship going forward. Okay? Lexi B, thank you very much. Previously friend-zoned, but new version of me is not afraid to flirt anymore. Is it okay to flirt with SP when they contact you, or is it taking action? Lexi B, if you enjoy flirting, flirt your ass off. Go right ahead. If you're having fun, if it's, you know what I'm saying? If it's not you like losing your shit if they don't flirt back. It's not you losing your shit if they don't instantly ask you out while you're flirting. Then flirt. Do what you want. Right? This community makes people feel like you have to be a motherfucking mute around your specific person. And that's just not realistic. It's not. Nor is that maintainable or sustainable. It's dumb. It's dumb. For the longest time, I was afraid to speak up around my specific person because I was afraid. I think that means I'm taking action. I can't. When I was getting frustrated and upset by things that were happening in the 3D, even though, yes, they were reflections of my own beliefs and assumptions, I was still bottling everything up because I was afraid to say anything. Because everyone said, don't react. Don't do anything in the 3D. So I lived like a mute and it was miserable. And all I did was bottle everything up and eventually fucking explode. So that's not a good idea either. The idea of this journey is to become the version of ourselves that doesn't have these limited beliefs that we're dragging along from relationship to relationship. So it's a fucking decision to be the version of ourselves that doesn't have those limiting beliefs anymore. It's standing in conviction that we are being our new selves, the selves that are having their fucking relationships and anything else we're manifesting that we deserve, what we're worthy of, and we're worthy of the number one best of every category. But at the same time, That doesn't make us doormats, and it doesn't mean we can't intermingle and flirt with someone we're fucking interested in. As long as this is my biggest piece of advice when it comes to interacting with your specific person. If you are always speaking authentically when expressing anything, authentically. Now, don't get me wrong. Flirting is having fun. It's just giddy, playful fun. I'm talking about the real deal shit when you're maybe getting upset with him in the 3D. Those moments, if you're speaking authentically and not from a needy, desperate place, you will win every single time. It will be successful every single time, even if it temporarily feels like it's not working. It is. Authenticity never fucking fails. Ever. So if you want to flirt and it's harmless fun for you, you're not having an expectation, right? Meaning if he doesn't flirt back, you're not going to be in a desperate, needy state because of it. You're just having playful fun. Go ahead and flirt. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Seriously. I shit you not. Is it Serbi Aurora? One moment. Please don't update. This chat is not letting me move. Hold on. Oh, okay, one moment. This is not what I wanted. Where is the other one? One moment. Hold on. I'm trying to get it, Serbi. Okay, Serbi Aurora. Just lost my job. How can I affirm I get it back? Feeling so down lately. Well, first of all, I'm sorry. I'm sure that has to be an upsetting circumstance. Upsetting. So, if I were you, well, first let me say this. You have options. You can be just affirming that you get your job back, or you can revise the experience of losing your job. Meaning you can go back to the moment where you found out that you no longer have a job and revise that moment. Utilize revision. That's what I would do. I would revise it. And you can revise it to anything you want. Say they called you in for a fucking promotion or they called you in for a pay raise. Instead of saying, we're letting you go, we're giving you more money. And anytime any thoughts come up that are, related to you losing the job, on the spot, as those thoughts come up, that's not what happened. This is what happened. And then an unfolding will happen. An unfolding for you to get your job back. So don't get hung up in logic, right? Because I know logically, I'm guessing a thought will come up like, you don't have your job back. You're sitting there revising, pretending you didn't experience that. You totally experienced that. Nope, that's not what happened. I got called in and I got given a raise. They gave me a raise. That's what happened. I'm just giving, you don't have to revise it to a raise. I'm just giving you an example. But it's not allowing yourself to sit in the thought of, I lost my job. That's one option. I know that's the option I would choose for whatever. I'm just saying. Or you can sit and affirm that you are still working at that job. You love your job at such and such place. I love working there. It's the best job ever. But listen, logically, I get it. That's a scary position to be in the 3D. But this 3D is so malleable, changeable, fixable. Don't panic. Nothing is ever permanent unless you want it to be. And even then, everything is still moving. Everything's always in motion. So this is nothing but a temporary experience. It's all it is. So if I were you, I would revise. Revise it. And start telling yourself that you have, an abundance of money too. Not where the money is coming from, but you have an abundance of money. Money flows to you like water. Don't worry about the how. Just tell yourself that's your experience. So we don't have to worry about anything, right? Money solves several issues in life, doesn't it? It pays the bills. It makes it easier to exist. So revise the job and tell yourself you're a fucking money magnet, multimillionaire. Okay? This bloody chat is driving me crazy. Most of the time I'm worried about it advancing, and now it won't even let me. Oh, you're pissing me off. Do you hear how many times I gotta click for this thing? Okay. Alicia Cohen, thank you very much. SP lost his job and is in a bad mood 24/7. Did I do this and how can I change it? He snaps at me all day. He snaps at you all day. Fuck that. All right. This is not for you to be blaming yourself or shaming yourself because he lost his job. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, you hear all the time, well, you manifest your reality. Everyone is you pushed out. Alicia, don't even put your focus there. Did you have thoughts that he would be a jobless bitch sitting at home being a dink to you? Did you have those thoughts? Did you see him as someone who doesn't like to work or he sucks at holding down a job? Did you have that kind of thinking about him? Do you have a belief that any man you encounter loses his fucking job? I mean, granted, if you're saying yes to any of those, okay, then there's a reflection of your manifestation. But if not, don't even trouble yourself with trying to figure out how it manifested. Meaning, like I said, unless you have a story that the men in your life can't keep a job or something along that area, I wouldn't panic that that's why it manifested. This could be somehow, some way, a part of a bridge of incidents for something else that you're manifesting. So let's not start beating ourselves up for this kind of a circumstance. Seriously. You know, it's the same thing like with like the war in the Ukraine. Yes, we're manifesting our realities, but I don't sit here and think, oh my God, I manifested the war in the Ukraine. No, I am not going to say that. I am not going to sit and blame myself for that experience. No, I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. Now, do I want there to be war in the Ukraine? Fuck no. I don't want war anywhere, right? I don't want it anywhere. But I'm not going to beat myself up because it's happening in my reality, right? That's not something I was marinating on, meaning for it to even manifest. So don't stress yourself out on that. Now, what's the idea? Do we want to get him his job back, or does it matter just to get him employed? What's the outcome that you're looking for? And start seeing him as working, as back to work, loving his job, happy at home, treating you with love and respect and kindness at all times. So in the moments where he's showing up like kind of a dink, try to remind yourself that you are deciding to see him as the new version of self, meaning it's the new version of you. The new version of you who's having the experience with a loving, kind, respectful version of him. I'm hoping that makes sense. But everything still ties into who you believe you are. So, if you're concerned about how this manifested, ask yourself authentically, do you have a belief about him? Him not working, him being unable to hold a job, him being disappointing, or you seeing him as a man that, is, I'm trying to think of a way to word it, like sucking off of you and you having to support him, right? Unless you know that exists, I wouldn't shit yourself over it. I would put the focus on getting him working again and having him treat you with love and kindness and not snapping at you. Just because you're manifesting, that does not make you a doormat. Okay? Just saying. Oh, I'm just seeing this, Paula. Thank you. Hit the live button, HBICs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anjali Sharma, thank you very much. I know I'm pretty and I feel good about my Manny 50% of the time. Do you literally mean your Manny or your man? Because that is hilarious if you mean your Manny. Oh my God. 50% of the time. Also, I feel like 3P makes more sense for SP. Pretty interests, but I want him. Did you just tell me that you think it makes more sense for your specific person to be with the third party? Is that really what you believe, Anjali? Are you being serious? I feel like third party makes more sense for SP. She's pretty and their interests. Now, I can't tell in this moment because you're not in front of me where I can see you and see what your eyeballs are saying in this moment. But no, Anjali, if you want that specific person, why in the hell would you think that anyone is better for him than you? I'm pretty and I feel good about my Manny. I think you actually mean Manny as in manicure. Unless Manny means something else and somebody's going to need to tell me. Does it mean something else? You're killing me. That is a live stream first. I think I'm pretty and I feel good about my Manny 50% of the time. That is going to go down in history. How are you sitting here telling me that you think the third party is better for specific person? You might think you're pretty and you might enjoy your Manny 50% of the time. But I don't think that you think that you're worthy and deserving of having your loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, Anjali. I don't believe that. I think there's something going on within self-concept, Anjali. What do you mean it makes more sense? Are you just being loving and kind and looking at your SP and saying, you know what, maybe she is better off for him. They share more interests. Maybe that makes more sense. Because I only love my Manny 50% of the time, maybe. Maybe he needs a woman that loves her Manny 100% of the time. Maybe that's it. Because she's pretty. I mean, I think I'm pretty, but... Do you hear that? Do you hear that? It does not make any sense, Anjali. No. You should be thinking that you are the queen in beauty. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, is it because perhaps you're looking at it as maybe it's too conceited for you to decide that you're the best of the best in your reality. I get that. But you're looking at third party and saying, you know what? I think she's a better fit. I just think she's a better fit. Yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue. We need to address that. That needs to go bye-bye. If you want specific person, that kind of thinking has to go. As in immediately. And I need clarification. Are you talking about your fucking manicure? I need to know. Please, has she answered this? Because the chat's acting fucking wonky here. Are we talking about her actual manicure? Please, Anjali. That is hilarious, and that is going down in history. Maybe it is manifestation. I think it's funnier. I want it to be Manny. I want it to be Manny. Listen, Anjali, you've been around here long enough to know you can't abbreviate shit when you're asking me questions. It's not a secret. I never pick up on those abbreviations ever. It's Manny. I've decided 50% of the time. It's your Manny. That's it. I'm calling it. I don't care if you meant manifestation. I'm deciding it's Manny. That is awesome. Oh my God. Girl, we need to really rethink what you believe about yourself, as in a fucking sap. ASAP. Okay? And you sound so sweet. It's so kind of you to think that third party makes more sense. It's so kind. Whose fucking reality are you helping out in? Are you helping out in her reality or yours? This is yours. What's going on in hers is completely different, more than likely. Although there will be a reality where it is possible for the two of them to be together because there's infinite fucking realities, right? But guess what? This is yours. This particular reality is yours. It's like you're throwing up the white flag and saying, fuck it. Fuck it. She's better. Let her have them. No. I know you want him. Why are we giving up the fight? Why are we... Oh my God. None of us should ever be saying, kind of fuck it. Third party's better off. They're the better option. No. No. You need to rethink this entirely. You need to know who the fuck you are. You need to decide that you are the version of yourself that fucking loves yourself, that sees you as the best choice for anyone that you desire. Not 3P. That goes down in history as the first time I've ever fucking heard that. So thank you for setting the precedent on that one. I have never heard of someone saying third party is the better idea. They're just the better option. Hi. We are all connected in consciousness. Are you trying to give him those thoughts? We're all connected. When we think of a specific person, they're thinking of us in that moment. I do have a video coming out discussing the consistent, instant reflections between me and my boyfriend. I know that it's transmitted instantly. I know it. And I'm not talking about basic bitch. He just finishes my sentences. Y'all know I love playing with the law of assumption. I cannot believe how many times I have been able to test it on him here. Kind of don't. He don't give a fuck. Testing it on him here and having him within seconds reflect what I just said. It's brilliant, but it's instant. So, are we trying to give your SP the instant thoughts of third party's a better deal? She makes more sense. So that he can have the thought, yeah, I think I'm sticking with this bitch. She's pretty. We have more interest together. This one makes more sense. Fuck Anjali. This one makes more sense. That's what you're doing. You better snap, crackle, pop out of that thinking, Anjali. I mean it. Don't ever say that again. Okay? I'm just saying. I just saw her fucking, her super chat. Oh my God, I meant manifestation. I left to the bathroom. I don't care. I'm leaving it as Manny. You meant Manny. I'm not changing it. I refuse. I refuse to believe it was for manifestation. I have to have this fun and decide it was Manny. You were talking about your manicure. I have to. Come on, that's live stream gold. That's going to go down in our history. Like we write it down and whatever other ones we have. Well, Anjali, you're going to want to rewind and rewatch everything I just said so you can snap, crackle, pop your own ass. Stop telling yourself that third party is the best option. That is totally unacceptable. Totally fucking unacceptable. Why can't you? Oops. Oh, poor Issa Lexi. I almost blocked you and I didn't mean to. It's clicking all over the place. Hey, Issa Lexi, can you say something in the chat so I can make sure I didn't just block you? Because I did not mean to. I clicked on something. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. Is the chat still glitchy? Because I have had the same comment on my screen over here, and it's Midtown Girl saying, "Hey, Brittany." Every 3 seconds, it's Midtown Girl saying, "Hey, Brittany." It's the only chat that is showing up on my screen. Hey, Brittany. I'll start saying it every time it comes back on. Hey, Brittany. How many seconds was that? 5, 10 seconds? Hey, Brittany. Good God. All right. Hold on. I gotta go back to the other fucking screen. That homeschooler, thank you very much. SP and I argued for the last 2 days. He said that I took our relationship more serious than it was. And he seems very sure that he doesn't want anything with me and doesn't want to leave the third party. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm sure that was very unfun to hear that. I'm sure that hurt. Feelings are valid, right? If that hurt your feelings, feelings are valid. You are not wrong for feeling that way. What I want to say is, who fucking cares what he says? And I say that out of love. Who cares what he says? You know damn well that was just a reflection of the old version of you. Because I'm assuming you are choosing to be the new version of yourself that doesn't have any limiting beliefs around love, around relationships, and specifically on him. So if you've had any type of thoughts about him, beliefs about him, that he won't change, or he's never going to choose just you, or he's not going to take things serious, if you've had those fears, there's the reflection of it. You choose to be the version of you that is absolutely having a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with him. And he is the version of himself that is showing up and choosing you and only you, and showering you with love and affection. Okay? Don't worry about what he said in that 3D. Try to remember the people we intermingle with, although they are not robots. They are humans. But they don't have free will. They only reflect. They only reflect beliefs and assumptions. So, well done on his part for running his fucking jib. But we do not have to accept that as final in any way, shape, or form. At all. Go back to your decision to be the new version of you. You'll have your damn relationship. I know it hurts to have your specific person say things like, you took that, you were taking this way too serious. You were more involved in this relationship than I was. I'm never going to be in a relationship with you. I'm staying with third party. Yeah, okay, dickwad. No, you're going to do what I end up wanting you to do. So choose to be the version of you that is having the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, and it will reflect. Okay? Don't ever take anything in the 3D as final. Okay? Because it's not. Are you going to sing?
No.
Why not? You're not going to sing Pour Some Sugar on Me?
No.
Why?
I'm not.
Why? You too afraid? So, hold on. What did I just do? I lost my damn... Hold on. Catherine. Alex. Yeah, he said no. We'll see. Come on, we'll do it together, the homeschooler. We'll do it together. We do not take no for an answer, do we? We don't just accept that. They don't have free will. You don't have fucking free will. All right. I'm going to do what I fucking want. He went upstairs. Don't you take that as defeat. You understand? We are not accepting no unless we want no. And I know damn well he wants to sing that stupid song because he asked me if I was going live later. He's like, do you want a guest? You want a guest? I'm like, what do you mean, do I want a guest? He's like, do you want a guest? I'm like, are you going to be the guest? He's like, maybe. Maybe I'll sing a song. Okay. And now he's, no. Yeah, you will. Please. Anyways. As far as, listen, I don't want you to think that we're making light that your feelings were probably hurt, because we're not. I just want to say that. I actually told my boyfriend to his face he has no fear. Oh my God, I love you, Sarah. I love you for that. Oh my God, best ever. Best ever. That is fabulous. Alex went upstairs to play with the new bed remote and saying, I fucking love you. And that's exactly where he's going. Literally. He loves that bed. Yes, Kimberly, we all will together. I almost called him and said, "You're going to feel and look so stupid when we end up in the best relationship of your life." But didn't tell him. That's the fucking attitude to have. That's the attitude to have. I'm telling you. You're going to look so fucking dumb when you end up doing exactly what I want. So, okay. You're so dumb. That's the best attitude ever. That homeschooler. He's back in the bathroom. Oh, Lord. Hold on, I gotta go back to that page again. You love how I say I gotta go back to that page. None of you can see the fucking page. It's not like you can see what I'm looking at, but I tell you every time I'm doing it. You wouldn't have a fucking clue if I didn't tell you. I don't know why I feel like I gotta tell you, but I do. All right, Mystic Princess, thank you very much. Have decided that I am the version of myself who is getting her SP back and getting married. And this time I determined to have it. I ain't moving. I love hearing that, Mystic Princess. That makes me so happy to read. Yes. Okay? Yes. Good girl. Good girl. You just judged me. I'm very happy to hear that. We never take no for an answer. Ever, ever, ever. I'm proud of you, girl. Hold on. My God. Oh, dear. Hold on. All right. Kevo, CZ. Thank you very much. Pump me up. That my SP, she loves me more than anything. She was going to marry me. Pump me up, queen of manifestation. People give the likes. Kevo, CZ, where in the Sam fuck have you been? Where have you been? Queen of manifestation? I like you already. All right. I like that. You just pumped me up. All right. So, pump me up to my SP. She loves me more than anything. She's going to marry me. Do you know that she is? Are you deciding you are that version of yourself? Is everyone aware that their specific person doesn't have the free will to say no? The only thing that can ever get in the way of a manifestation is your own damn shit. Only you. There are no obstacles in that 3D. You want your specific person, you want to get married to that person, then decide it, and then you'll have it. It is that simple. We get hung up with our stupid ass 3D. We fall asleep to the logic. We fall asleep and forget who the fuck we are. We are all pure, unadulterated consciousness. Pure, unadulterated consciousness. Flawless, limitless consciousness. Choosing to be versions of ourselves. Choosing. So let's make sure, Kevo, that you are choosing the version of you that's having the most amazing, loving, fulfilling relationship, marriage with your girl. And your girl will have no choice but to conform to that. And when you really, really think about it, you're not forcing someone to change. You're not forcing her to love you. You're hop, skipping, and jumping to the reality where she already exists as that version of self that's in love with you. It's undeniable. Nothing can stop this. So yeah, you're going to have your girl. Yes, you're going to marry her. She can't say no. It's undeniable. We are all here to experience our heart's desires. We are here to learn how to manifest, to live in joy. Our desires are designed to allow us to experience joy. They're meant for us. We don't just desire something at whim. I don't believe we do. They're meant for us. They're meant for our experience. I really believe that. So you want her? You got her. Period. Okay? And that goes for everybody else. Whatever it is you're manifesting, if it's a specific person, good. Start deciding you are the version of you that's having that fucking relationship. You're manifesting money? Good. Decide to be the version of you that's having your fucking money. Don't waste your time worrying about what's currently happening in your 3D. Your 3D, if it's not favorable, if it doesn't look like you're getting what you want, that's the manifestation of the old fucking version of you, so it doesn't fucking matter. Our feelings are always valid, so if we get upset by our 3D, that's okay. But remind yourself of who the fuck you are. That's old self shit. It can't hold you back. It can't get in the way. One moment as I hear the vibrating bed. Do you hear it? Listen. Hear it? She fucking hears it. She's gonna lose her shit. That's the bed vibrating upstairs. She doesn't like it. Oh my God. I should have never showed him that fucking remote. Do you guys hear it? Dun, 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 dun. Only on my channel does this shit happen. That's her barking at it because it's coming through the floor. Come here, Poop. It's okay. Come here. It's okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're a good girl. A good protector. Come here. She's like, fuck that. I gotta go investigate. You hear? The shit that happens over here. All right. Poop! Come here! If she keeps barking, I'm going to have to get up and... Because I can't have her barking over here. Come on. Come on up. Come here. I'm going to have to I think we're going to have to tell him to turn it off. I'm sorry. That is distracting me. Okay. All right. Yeah, Midtown Girl, I did leave that part out because I knew if I told you guys you were going to break my balls. Oh, I could kick his ass right now. Yes, it's a vibrating bed. And not one of those cheese ball ones that were in like cheap 80s movies from the hotel rooms. Not one of them. That's I'm never living that down, am I? Nope, I can feel it. Poor Poop. She doesn't know what it is. She doesn't like it. The hourly honeymoon suite, literally. Magic fingers. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. The hell with a vibrating stick. Go for the entire bed. God damn it! I wasn't gonna tell y'all. He just ruined it. Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking amazing. It's pretty amazing. Oh my god. Of course he just bust that. Insert quarter for more time. Yeah. Oh my god, it's right. My secret's out. Oh Jesus. Yes. Yes, Lisa. Thank you. Lisa's cleaning it up. Massaging. Massaging bed. Oh, for fuck's sake. What other channel has this kind of fucking conversation? Please direct me to it, because it doesn't happen. Kim, we will ask you next time, how was the vibrating bed? I know you fuckers will. I know you will. Yeah. Massaging. Get the sugar ready, Kim. Oh dear. Oh god. It's what has he done? What has he done? He just blew my secret. All right. Hold on. Is that it? Did I catch up on those? I think, right? Wait, let me refresh. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. Maybe not. Do you guys hear it though? Do you hear the vibration? He's got it on the low setting right now. He's such a dork. Nancy Flowers, thank you very much. Kim, would you talk about manifesting big weight loss? I'm confused about this. Should I keep trying to live in the end with my desired body or manifest weight loss in stages? 3D has me confused. Ugh. All right. Honestly, Nancy, this is a choice. This is a choice on what you want to focus on. It's really no different than like manifesting in steps. So, to make it simple, I would say just focus on you having your desired body. To me, that would be more simple. But if you're feeling resistive because you're thinking, you know, I need to lose weight, I need to do this, right? I'm not going to lie, that's like a tad bit of conditioning of the manifestation. If you're thinking, yeah. What is your total outcome that you're desiring? So if it's the desired body as opposed to just weight loss, I would focus there on you having your desired body and let the unfolding begin, whatever that may be, without getting hung up on conditioning what the unfolding is. However, if that feels too resistive, because your mind is probably trying to focus on, well, what will it take for me to have my desired body? Even though it's not for you to figure that part out, I'm sure, logically speaking, your mind is going there, then I would see it as in stages. And if weight loss is one of those things that you'd like to experience, then I would see it as going in steps, right? but it's a choice. There's no exact rule. It's whatever you feel most comfortable with. Now, as far as what I did and I'm still doing, I started the journey with the goal was weight loss. So I would just script that I scripted what weight I wanted to weigh. I eventually dropped doing that because it became too triggering, because I would get on the scale. If I didn't see the numbers going down the way I thought they should be going down, I would get triggered by it. And then I thought to myself, well, me getting on the scale and checking all the time and getting triggered is really no different than someone manifesting a specific person going to their social fucking media every day and checking what's on there. It's the same thing, just different department. So I decided from that moment that that's it, I'm done. That I will not be getting back on the scale anytime soon. It's not like I had a date in mind that I would allow myself back on. But at that moment, what I'd been doing was what do you call it? Scripting. I'm finally now, blah, 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 weight. Weight is just melting off of me. I can't believe how fast, I'm losing weight. I can't believe how great I look, blah, 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 blah. And that's all I did was script, and I lost 80 pounds. And that was the day that I got on the scale. That was the last time I got on. Because I thought it should have been more than 80 pounds, truthfully. And it triggered me that it wasn't. Even though, yes, that's a nice chunk of weight to lose, I wanted it to be 100, and it wasn't. So, and I was too frustrated. And so I just made that decision. I'm not getting back on that goddamn scale. I'm not getting triggered. It's not worth it. I'll know if I'm losing weight because my clothes will fit differently. There you go. There's enough. I don't need to get on that scale again. So by that time, I was really, really starting my states journey. And so I started embodying being the version of myself that loved her body. So it's not that I dropped the word, the version of me that has lost weight or anything like that. It's just whatever I was in the mood for when I was embodying. Meaning sometimes I was embodying the version of me that has lost so much weight, and sometimes I just embodied the version of me who loved her body. See what I mean? I did whatever I felt like in the moment while I was practicing states. And then I wanted to start working on more energy. I wanted to feel like I had more energy. I wanted to manifest it. So I started embodying the version of myself that has more energy, and that led me to working out. Working out for weight loss is not something I would have wanted to do. I was never someone that liked to work out. But because this came to me through inspired action, meaning it was just a desire, I suddenly had this totally unlike me desire to work out. But I feel that came about because I was manifesting energy, because that's what ended up manifesting from me working out was my energy levels absolutely are off the chain, like off the chain amazing. But yes, weight started coming off even more too. But here's the thing. When I started this, even way back when I was just scripting before I understood states, I was adamant about allowing this to be pure manifestation, meaning I wanted no hands in the 3D. So I was unwilling to do anything that indicated restriction, because I have been an up and down yo-yo dieter my whole existence, and I wanted off that fucking cycle. I wanted that gone, and I wanted to do it through manifestation. I'm still on this journey, right? I still want to lose more weight, but through manifestation only, not through me feeling restricted. I never understood people who just naturally wanted to eat better, eat good foods, who were not interested in eating sugary shit. People like that were foreign to me. Like, I don't understand. What do you mean you don't want Snickers bars every single day? That doesn't make sense to me. Why do you want to eat good? But I wanted to experience that feeling, but at the same time, not from a place of force. So why I think this worked was because I was determined to keep my hands out of the fucking 3D and not force one part of this, because it was important to break the cycle. I was tired of going up and down. I only wanted to go down. Does that make sense? So if you're determined to have your experience of weight loss and loving your body, decide to be that version of you who already is that, and the rest will fall into place, and you will be naturally led through inspired action, what changes to make, meaning so they don't feel like they're forced. How the 80 pounds come off, I was naturally led to intermittent fasting. It was not me restricting myself from eating certain periods of the day, right? The intermittent. My life led me there. Like, I would be too busy to eat breakfast, too busy to eat lunch. So I wasn't purposely denying myself breakfast and lunch. Life just led me there. I 100% believe that's from manifestation. The same thing with the working out. The working out, I didn't just say, you know what, I could probably get some more energy from working out. Let me start a workout program. No, because I know the old version of Kim would not stick to that, just like I never had once before in my life. I wanted to be inspired. I wanted it to come from within, but not through restriction and force. And that's exactly what led me to this place. So now I love working out, and I don't allow anything to get in the way of me and my workout. That's how much I love it, because of how I feel, but because I'm not doing it just to lose weight. I'm not doing it for a hitch. I was led to it. I hope all of that is making sense, because it made sense in my head before I said it. If you go in with that mindset that you're just allowing it to happen, you're allowing the manifestation to unfold, it will. You will be led there, and it won't feel like you're in restriction. Hopefully that has now made sense. That's why my diets failed always, because I would restrict, lose weight, and then go back and gorge whatever I restricted myself from. So I was constantly like this. I don't want that ever again. This was my way of solving it. And so far it's working. And yeah, it can work for you too. Just saying. I'm going to answer this Denise's membership one, or else I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, because I think I've lost other member chats because I can't find any of them now. Getting good about returning to state often and quick, but feeling indifferent. Not sure if I am because I feel hopeless or because I don't have to care because I know I'm getting my shit. Am I crazy? No. But you should know if you feel indifferent or hopeless, because they're two different things. Indifferent is, if I get it, I get it. I could give a fuck if I get it or if I don't get it. Hopeless is, I'm not going to care about it anymore because I don't think it's going to work. They're two different things. So you have to ask yourself, which one is it? But yeah, is it normal to get to a place of fucking not sweating the manifestation? Yes. And being in particular states can get you there, which is good, which is what we want. You want to not be worried about your manifestation. So, you need to know you're not crazy, but you need to ask yourself, what is it? Is it hopeless, indifference, or zero fucks given because you comfortably know you're going to have your manifestation? You just need to decide to be that version of yourself. Which is it? See what I mean? Only you can answer that question. Let's see. Okay. And this is where Anjali said, oh my God, I meant manifestation. I left to the bathroom. I love you, Anjali. Allison Page. Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have failed so far at getting a special joint treat for my senior pit. Whoa, wait. I have failed so far at getting a special joint treat for my senior pit. I haven't seen in months. No attachment. Simple, right? Not so much. It's made me doubt ability on all manifestations. Please help. I need more information, Allison. What I haven't seen in months. No attachment. Simple, right? Not so much. It's made you doubt your ability on all manifestations. I need more details. What are you talking about? What is this special joint treat for senior pit? I mean, are you talking about Pipple? Are you talking about your senior Pipple? I want more details, Allison Page. And okay. If you've been trying to manifest something for your dog, I'm assuming that's what you're saying to me, and it hasn't manifested yet, you're allowing, because this manifestation hasn't showed up yet, and I get it, especially if it's a timely something that you want for the betterment for your dog, which I totally understand. But because we haven't seen that, it hasn't manifested, you're allowing that to tell you that you can't manifest in any other category because this hasn't manifested yet. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why are we not just seeing this as it's not here yet? It's not here yet. It will be here because I'm choosing to be the version of myself that's having whatever the fuck I want in my fucking 3D. But my question is, Allison, when you say no attachment, simple, right? Not so much. What does that mean? Are we really in detachment? Or are we getting frustrated because it's not here yet? And I can't imagine if it's something like your dog's in pain. I know having to see that is triggering. So I'm sure it's your reminder that it isn't here yet. So either way, we are not the version of ourselves that's having our manifestation, or at minimum believing that it's possible. And then you're taking that and you're spreading it all to your other manifestations. So since I can't manifest whatever it is I need for my dog, that now means nothing else works. I know you don't mean it, but you know somewhere in there that is a victim mentality. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to give up on this. What is it that you need for the dog? What's the treats? Share it with us. Who knows? Maybe the manifestation or the unfolding to that manifestation is right here tonight in this chat. So give us more details. Never assume that answers aren't always right in front of us. Seriously. Give me more details on the dog. Exactly. An exclamation point. If it hasn't manifested yet, you're not done. Keep going. Yes. 100%. This bloody chat it's not fixed on my end. You guys, you hear Poop snoring. I love that. Classic Poop snoozing in background. Yeah, she's right here. Allison, I want more details on your pit. Two contracts on our house fell through. Okay. So you're not done. Get back on your manifestation game. You're trying to sell. Okay. That's okay. The house will sell. It's okay. The two fell through. Don't give it a deeper meaning. You know, can I just say, in this, because and beautifully blissful, this isn't, I don't mean this as picking on you. I'm just taking yours and running with it. Most of us have things happen in our 3D that show up that are the total fucking opposite of what we want, right? Like the two contracts falling through. That is not what we want to happen, right? Because we're trying to sell this shit. But in my opinion, like the number 2 or the number 3 most important thing on the list of manifestation shit is, unless it's my manifestation, unless what I see in that 3D is my manifestation, I'm not done yet. It's not over. Nothing has failed. It's not done yet. Some of us get, now this is not me saying beautifully blissful. This is not me saying this is you. This is me generalizing. Some of us are so quick to say, fuck this. I've been doing this a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. How many months? I've been doing it this long. Hasn't happened yet. It didn't work. It failed. It's done. Or this circumstance popped up. This makes no sense. No sense how this is me getting my manifestation. We give up. We're done. It didn't work. Didn't work. What does you don't control the how mean? It doesn't mean you part-time control the how. You sometimes control the how. It means you don't control the fucking how. So who the hell are you to decide it didn't work? If you don't control the how, you're never invited to the how party. You can't even crash the how party. Then who the fuck are you to say it's not working, or that it didn't work, or that it failed? How the fuck do you know it is failing or not working? You're not invited to the how. So you have no idea how the how plays out. So who the fuck are you? If it's not your full manifestation, you are not fucking done. Period. How can that be said more clear? Listen. I understand the frustration of when the polar opposite shows up. I have shared my experiences. I know it sucks. I know how quickly we run to the it's not working, manifestation doesn't work, pity party. I know. I'm the queen of. I was the number 1 host of the pity parties. Yes? I get it. But we aren't in control of the how, ever. We are not writing the script of the how. So how can you look at your 3D and say, it didn't work? It's not working. You haven't even read the script for the how. You have no fucking clue. on what the how is. So, what makes you the oracle of all knowledge that the how isn't here? It's not working. You don't know the how. You don't know how things are orchestrated and connected to bring it to your ending. You don't know. Could because you're not invited to that party. So how much more clear can be made? It's you making your own conscious decision to declare that it didn't work. You're making that judgment call, but no one told you it failed. You're deciding it failed. See what I'm saying? For fuck's sake, some of us get so ready to throw in the towel. And let's be honest. For every time I hear, yeah, well, I was in the state. I've been in the state and nothing changed. Nothing changed. Just stop it. Just stop it. Save yourself the moment of me getting into your brain and realizing you were never in that state, or if you were, it was momentary and you haven't returned. Just stop it. Being in a good mood can happen in a victim state. Being in a good mood can happen in any of the infinite states. That's not you automatically being in the wish fulfilled. Because you know damn well, if you were still questioning where it was or how much fucking longer you have to do this journey, you were not in the state. Now stop it and sit down. Seriously. Stop it. Get back on your manifestation game. Get out of the 3D and go back to your manifestation game, please. Immediately. Seriously. You know damn well you want your shit. Get back on your manifestation game and stop looking in that fucking 3D. If it ain't here yet, you have no business out here. Get back to work. Get back to work until it's here. Got it? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I am not wrong. Oh my God, I love when Kim pretends to be us. It's because I was you. It's because I have been that person. So I know what you're all secretly doing on the outside. All the crazy thoughts and ideas we have. I know because I did it. I was that person. You guys only know particles of the fuckery that I have done on this journey. Okay? I was a hot mess express, embarrassing hot mess express. That's why I know, and that's why it's so easy for me to see right through people when they're talking to me. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you were in that state, all right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. My favorite is I've been doing this for so long. I've been doing this journey for a year, and nothing's worked. You have not been consciously manifesting a year and actually getting in the wish fulfilled. No, maybe moments, but not very many of them. No, you haven't. Not for a year. No, you haven't. And then eventually, the truth comes out and we admit, no, I really wasn't. I was always doubting. I was always wondering when the fuck this shit was going to manifest. Yeah, I know. And I knew that's what you were doing. I knew it. I didn't need your confession. I already knew it because I did it too. I know. See what I mean? And I'm not saying it from judgment. I'm saying, hello, I know. I did it too. It's okay. Be authentic. Stop torturing yourself and telling yourself that you're afraid this is going to go on another year when you know damn well that when you're face to face, I've been in this state. I'm feeling great. Yep, I know. I am the version of myself that's having my manifestation. And then as soon as we shut the phone down or the laptop down, you're right back to how much fucking longer do I got to do this? That son of a bitch has never loved me. He's never chosen me. Why the fuck do I think he's going to show up any different? He's so fucking selfish. He's so fucking selfish. Why am I even bothering to manifest his stupid ass? He's not even worth it. I'm wasting my years away on this. Fuck this, right? You know it. You know you're doing that, right? Okay? We're all guilty of it. No judges. It's like Kim is in my head. I love it. I love it. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I did that. I'm embarrassed. That's how many times. So I'm not going to tell you. It was literally like my first year plus in the law of assumption journey, where I was, I'm totally manifesting. I do my scripting every day. And then truthfully, I was spiraling all the rest of my days. And it's like, I make the jokes about the morning text messages, but I am so serious about those messages, how they totally controlled me. Like, controlled me. And I was a fucking beast, monster, demon, beast, if I didn't get the text that I wanted. And oh my God, if we were having any type of an argument through text message, I would physically start sweating if he took too long to respond while we were arguing. I would be incensed with rage. And the longer it took, then it would turn from rage to panic. Oh my God, he's leaving me. He's never going to talk to me again. Oh my God, he's ghosting me. This is ghosting. This is what he's doing. He's never going to write back. I would go from one emotion to the other because he had total control. He didn't know it, but he did. Okay. I would spiral my balls off. And then when he would show up and be nice, I'd be like, oh my God, manifestation's so fucking easy. I've got this. I'm on my game today. 100%. Right? Oh my God, my shit does not stink when it comes to manifestation. It's so easy. What's the problem? Oh my God, why you're spiraling? Why are you spiraling? Get your shit together, girl. Don't you want this manifestation? And then he would text and take too long to text. What the fuck? This shit doesn't work. This doesn't fucking work. It's easy to be on your manifestation game when everything's going great. It's the moments when life sucks tits that matters. That's when we fall right off and say, fuck it, it doesn't work. Right? I've done it all. I literally was the definition of hot mess. Just saying. Well, you see what I'm saying? Salty, that was me. Yes, Salty. Why do you think I told you that you remind me of myself in so many ways? Because I understand. I get it. Did you guys see her? Let's see. How can I do this without breaking it? She's right here. She's chilling. She's had a busy day of doing nothing, but she always acts like it's big business. She's got so much stuff to do. Oh, boo. We do her voices, me and my boyfriend. She's always a sarcastic twat with the voices. Like, you guys don't even understand how much I protect your asses. You guys don't even appreciate me. Give me a fucking treat. Right, Boop? You work so hard protecting us. Oh, haven't you missed her? Yes, she missed you guys too. But she was busy being a traitor, giving all her love and affection to my boyfriend and pretending she didn't know me. So don't let her fool you. She's a traitor bitch. Huh, Pooh. Oh my God. I didn't want you to see my ugly ass shirt. Okay. Oh God. Was thinking earlier how crazy amazing it is how I came to know the law. Me fucking too. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, me and my boyfriend were talking about this earlier. I think we're all meant to discover it, to find it. And I do think that you maybe aren't aware of it, and maybe you'll remember someday that you probably have had experiences that maybe you couldn't explain, that you just, chucked up to, what do you call it? Like coincidence throughout your life, but it was you manifesting all along. My example is I had experiences that I identified, but I didn't know what it was. I was like 11 years old and I had multiple, like in a row, moments of me saying, "Oh my God, I haven't heard this song in so long. It's been so long since I've heard this song." And then, like, the next day or later that day, that song would show up wherever I was. Like, or like I turned on the radio, boom, that song's on. And I remember at that young age being like, I just said I hadn't heard this song in so long. Isn't that weird? And then when it happened again, I remember sitting down with my best friend and telling her about it. And, we were kids. We certainly didn't think, oh my God, it's manifestation. We didn't even know what that was, right? But I'm pretty sure we thought we were psychic. But those type of experiences, they continued to happen to me. So I'm thinking, I think everybody has their own version of those experiences. Like it's God, I am, universe, higher power, source energy, I don't know, fucking moonbeams trying to wake us up, to open up our mind, right? To see that, yeah, assholes, you've been manifesting all along. At least that's how I think. I am talks to me, right? Anyway, just saying. Salty, who? You been teaching your dude a less spiritual version of the law? Because me too, and it's working. Yeah, jolt us up to our power. Yes. Have you had any of those experiences? Any of y'all? Can you think of any, Drew? Any moments in your younger years that maybe, oh my God, I did not share something totally, well, I'm going to call it manifestation. Okay. But it was one of those manifestations that I was not consistently thinking of. So,
I found this on the web.
Thanks, Siri. All right. So let me share this. All right. So I think I told the story of a previous boyfriend who, I hope you're not watching because I was really mad at you for this. He was supposed to, this is obviously long before I knew my SB. And it was before I found law of assumption, but I knew law of attraction. Tool was coming near me. I think I shared with you guys this story of how he totally fucked us on the tickets and ruined it, and we never got to go see Tool. And I'm not going to lie, we broke up shortly after that because I could not let that go. Because if you didn't know, Tool's one of my most favorite bands of all time. I've always wanted to see them live. And, obviously my dream is to manifest meeting Maynard James Keenan. Hello. And so once I found law of assumption, at some point I'm like, I'm going to manifest getting to see Tool. Now, I'm not someone that thinks, buying a concert ticket doesn't mean it's not manifestation. I'm just not that person, right? The unfolding can be in any way. But long story short, my son sends me a thing today, and guess who's going to see Tool in November in Rochester with VIP seats, and we get to go to the sound check. And I don't know with the terminology if it means, I don't know if it's the Maynard James Keenan manifestation yet, but we do get to have our pics taken with members of Tool. But like I said, I'm not calling that my full Maynard James Keenan manifestation yet. We're not calling it that until that shows up officially in my 3D. You know the rules. I don't like to talk about things I'm manifesting until they are officially here with my physical 3D eyes can see them. I can keep telling myself what I want in my head, but I don't share what I'm manifesting for the most part until it's here. Then I can tell you about it after it's here. So, listen, I follow Neville to to the best of my ability, right? To the best. He was just a human too. But I'm sharing that one because I'm excited about it. So I'm not calling this until it's physically fucking here, the Maynard one. But the getting to see them, the ticket is here. So is that the unfolding? That's the unfolding in my eyes. But I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking excited. We are 5 rows back from the front. The only thing is Maynard has a tendency to stay in the back. So, you know, it's not like he comes front very often. Sometimes he does. On old tours, he would come right down to that middle of the stage. So I'm hoping he, you know, graces us with his appearance and comes up front so I can stare at his sexy ass. But I'm so excited. I love Tool. Okay? Anyway, so there's that. Their drummer is my God. Sarah, you like Tool too? Love it. Does Neville say to keep it a secret? I don't remember the exact quote. He has mentioned it more than once. Something along the lines of, like I said, this is a kimmed down version of a quote. I can't remember. To keep your manifestations to yourself. Keep them. I think he actually does, because he in one book he refers it to. He refers it to a quote in the Bible. Something about keep it shrouded in secret. Like I said, I do not remember the exact quote. In another book, he says, you know, about like not discussing your manifestation, because there's that opportunity that the person you're talking about it with, especially if they don't share the same belief, that will more than likely reflect one of your inner fears, right? Because everyone, as you push out, people are going to reflect your beliefs and assumptions, so that you run that risk, I guess. But have I ever talked about a manifestation before it was here? Yes, I have. Okay. Right? But I try not to, if that makes any sense. I put an honest effort into keeping my manifestations to myself. But some of them, like, it's not that big of a deal. I'll tell you about it. Hence the Tool tickets, right? Okay. So don't panic. If you're thinking, oh my God, I have told someone about my manifestation. It's okay. It's really okay. Seriously. Yes, spiritually asleep people will react doubtfully. Yes, totally agree. This chat is so glitchy on my end. Damn it. Claire McClinsky, thank you very much. Please, tips on keeping the manifestation for good. Well, Claire, keeping the manifestation has everything to do with who you are being and how you handle yourself when the manifestation finally comes in. So, for example, it's a loud ass truck. What I see most often is when someone manifests their specific person in, and things are really amazingly great, they get sloppy because the manifestation's here. And they get back into that groove of behaving like their old versions of self, handling the relationship like their old versions of self. In other words, they get lazy with their manifestation game, lazy with deciding to be the versions of themselves that's having the manifestation. See, manifesting is not, I'm going to do this manifestation game until the manifestation gets here. and then I get to stop. No, you still have to make the decision to be the version of you having this manifestation. Now, don't get me wrong. You getting in the habit of doing that and continuing that, it will begin to feel so natural. You won't have to tell yourself that you are the version of yourself having the relationship. That part will be an assumption, right? It will be the assumption because you're living that experience. But the maintaining, keeping the relationship is you continuously deciding to be the version of yourself who's having a harmonious relationship. So you're still deciding to be that version of yourself. Oh man, she was like, bitch, please shut up. She just told me to shut up. Do you see what I mean? So in other words, don't panic. Maintaining it is don't lose yourself when you're now interacting with your specific person. That's another thing I see is they manifest their specific person in, and maybe one day specific person seems more distant than they were the day before, and they go right back to logical 3D thinking, start panicking, start worrying that SB is acting different. He doesn't want me anymore. I'm afraid he doesn't love me anymore. He's losing his feelings. No, you're going back to old self, old 3D thinking. Reel it in. Get your eyes off the 3D. Put your eyes back on being the version of yourself that's having the manifestation, and it's detaching from the current 3D instead of fearing it, detaching from it, deciding I don't have to like what I'm seeing, but I don't have to see it as a threat or that I'm going to lose my manifestation. No, I'm not going to see it as anything other than, okay, here's some feedback of something I need to change about one of my beliefs, and nothing more than that. I'm talking about once the manifestation is here. So, how to keep it? Decide to be the version of you that's having it. And don't get lazy when it manifests in. That's a lesson I had to learn more than once. Because I was the person who got lazy. Because it was here. It manifested. Fuck it. I don't need to do anything else. It's here. So I had to learn the hard way. Like, no, bitch, you're not done just because it's here. You still are on them. This is a lifestyle. This isn't a quick fix. And I saw it as a quick fix initially. Now it's my fucking lifestyle. And I legitimately use it in every area of my life. Like, you're unconsciously manifesting everything anyway. But I'm saying conscious manifestation, it is always going for me in every area of life. I'll never not be manifesting something. But that's how to maintain it. Don't start losing your shit because it's here. Stay clear in who you want to be, and you'll maintain it. Okay. Let's ride. Thank you very much. What limiting belief do I have when SP says, when you get it, you'll get it? He act like he's a dom, and honestly, he's been very frustrating with his moodiness. Wait. He acts like a dom. When you get it, you'll get it. Well, I don't know what he fucking means. When you get it, you'll get it. Let's ride. I'm going to need a few more details because I don't know what the fuck your SB's talking about. When you get it, you'll get it. He sounds like he's being a sarcastic twat, and that would fucking irritate me. Are you sure? Yeah. What was the context of that conversation? And if you think he's being moody, if you think he's acting like a twat, it could be various beliefs. Why do you think he's not showing up and treating you like you deserve? What does your ego give you for an answer? Because if you're seeing him as someone who acts like a dom, somebody's going to have to tell me what dom is. Because I instantly think of dominatrix, and I don't think you meant that. So somebody's got to spell out dom to me. Yeah, I need more fucking context. But long story short, if you think he's acting like a twat, why? Why do you think he is? Why do you think he's showing up that way? It could be any belief. It could be you don't feel good enough. It could be you just think he's a fucking asshole and you just have that story about him. So he will have to keep showing up acting like a twat. You see what I'm saying? So what else is he saying to you? How else is he treating you? Give me a few more details. Because what you did right to me, I don't understand the context of you. When you get it, you'll get it. That in itself would have annoyed me. When you get it, you'll get it. Wait, did somebody tell me what a dime was? Oh, my thing is fucking up again. Hold on. Wait, I thought somebody told me what a dime is. Dime is old him, dime, new him, a gentleman. Yeah, but what the fuck's a dime? Somebody tell me what a damn dime is. You know I am scanning this chat and hoping that somebody has said what a fucking dime is. You gotta spell this shit out to me, man. Remember, I'm the old lady in the group. Wait, acting like Vin Diesel? Why Vin Diesel? Why do we say Vin Diesel? I don't get it. What's Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel's a dime? Salty. That's what I thought. Like sex. Is it? Why did somebody ask, is he acting like Vin Diesel? What does that mean? You gotta spell this shit out to me, god damn it. Dom is from the movie The Godfather. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did think that. But I thought that was Don, like D-O-N. He's acting like a Don. I thought it meant Don. Is it Dom? I never knew that. My dog is confused by poop snoring. She's looking at me like, Mom, I'm confused. That's awesome. Poop? You snore like, not like a lady, that's for sure. Yeah, not enough info about the context. Thank you, Joy and Pride. I need more info. It's all about family. And when you got family, you're never alone because you got a family. Dom. I thought it was short for dominant too. Thank you, Andrea Griffin. I thought it was Don too. I knew I wasn't crazy. Thank you, Andrea Griffin. So is it a Dom? Are you talking about BDSM? Is he acting like one of them? God damn. My boss, like someone else mentioned too, I am so bloody confused. I snore like a dominant woman too. Oh, that's awesome. I am $1 million a month mama. Oh God. So a Don then. Yes, Jakari's snow. I'm confused. I want more context. You bought a damn super chat. I want to be able to give you a fucking decent answer, but if I don't understand the verbiage or the context of your fucking question, I can't answer you. All right? You know, is it the first time you've watched me? You know, I don't understand abbreviations ever. Don't you remember when someone put NC and I instantly thought they were talking about North Carolina and they were talking about no contact? Okay. I never understand the abbreviations. I always think it's something completely on the other side of the world. I never, ever guess anything close. Okay. Do y'all remember the North Carolina? All right. Do you see Poop? You're so cute. That's her head. Look how cute she is. Oh my God, I love her so much. You're so cute. Okay, let me get back up there. Leslie Gonzalez, thank you very much. Queen Kim, I already like you, Leslie. Good news. I finally got in contact with SP and he's shown that he's conformed. Suddenly, he ghosted me and is watching my stories. I've seen so much BBL after keeping myself on a mental diet. Any advice or thoughts? Yes. All right. We are automatically going to be ruling this that he only showed up doing that ghosting horse shit to you because it's a manifestation of your old self. Old self. Now, Leslie, have we taken a look, an authentic look at what we're really thinking, believing around love, around relationships, and around your person? Take an authentic look. Ask yourself, why would he just ghost me out of nowhere? And I don't mean logical answers like, oh my God, he must be talking to somebody else. No, not logical land answers. Right? We're not trying to be Inspector Gadget trying to figure out 3D shit. We want to hear the ego answers. Now, let's just say maybe your ego does keep pressing. There's someone else. He's ghosting you because there's someone else. That's not for you to literally think there's someone else out here. That's for you to see that as, okay, I'm fearing that I'm not either good enough for my specific person or I don't feel chosen by my specific person. And quite frankly, I feel priority and chosen are both connected to feeling good enough. So that could be why that manifested. And if you've already addressed that within your self concept, you've already addressed it, you've already decided to be the version of you that does not have that limiting belief, good. Keep pressing forward. Return back to your manifestation game. If we're holding any beliefs about him, we want to obviously decide we don't have stories. We don't think he's an asshole, even though he really is the fucking asshole for ghosting you. But that's only a reflection, right? Notice how I had to just shove that in there. But that's not who he is. That's not normal behavior for him. We expect him to show up treating you like gold. He was showing up good. In other words, your manifestation game is working. It's not done. So get back to it. Just don't look at this ghosting as a sign of anything else, meaning don't assign it a bad meaning. Keep pressing forward. I cannot stress enough. It's deciding to be the version of yourself that you want to be. It's detachment from the 3D. And by detachment, I don't mean you can't think of your manifestation. Like, duh, of course, right? Come on. I only mean that whatever's in the 3D, you don't see it as the obstacle to your manifestation. We don't get in the place of being afraid of what we're seeing in the 3D. We don't see it as anything that can stop us from getting what we want. That's what I mean from detachment. It's detaching from fear and realizing that 3D is very fucking changeable, malleable, because it fucking is. So return to your decision to be the version of you that's having your manifestation, and that's hopping your ass right back to the right timeline, the right reality. And the unfolding is playing out right now in front of us. And just see it like that, right? No deeper meanings to the ghosting. Okay? I don't know. Akemi Arts? Akemi Arts? I don't know. I'm not good with names. So A. I'll call you A. Hi, Kim. I sometimes have worries of the old story repeating with my SP. I end up getting anxious even though it's old me. Any advice? Thank you. Yes. First of all, okay. It's normal to have those kind of thoughts pop up, especially if we've had previous experiences with a specific person. It's normal that the doubtful thoughts come up. It's what we do with them from there that matter. So when thoughts are popping up and they're triggering a body response, those are the times we want to say, whoa, nope, that belongs to old self. It's nothing I have to fear right now. And put the focus on calming ourselves down, right? Whether that means meditating, breath work, just talking yourself down, sitting in a room quietly, like shutting off the phone and just centering your mind and being the observer of your thoughts, right? It's just about getting ourselves calm and remembering that we are pure, unadulterated consciousness, choosing to be specific versions of ourselves. So even even though those thoughts are coming in, they are not fact. They are not truth. They are the product of an old version of you and nothing more than that. We never have to fear our thoughts, right? We manifest from our state, not from our individual thoughts. So just reassure yourself, self-soothe in those moments, and remind yourself that you don't have to fear your thoughts. You don't. They have no more power over you. Okay? Let me just say this. If you are consistently returning back to the version of yourself that's having your manifestation, so every time you fall out, you return to the decision, right? It's going to be okay. You're not going to have to fear going through the same old shit with your SP, right? Because it's not the same old you manifesting. So therefore it won't be the same experience. Nothing to fear. Okay? And of course I can't update the chat, so I can't get to the next question. Of course. Why would we work right? What about what is it? Noelia Hernandez? Kim, you are not old. You are gorgeous and forever young. You are my new best friend. Thank you so much. I love you. I caught that. I'm skimming through the chat, and that's the first thing that popped out at me. Kim, you are not old. You and I, best friends for life. Just saying. Sweet tea. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Manifested a BBL SP2 10 years ago and again recently while wanting SP1. Both times he said, I fear loss, so I'm keeping my distance. Why did he appear again? And why being pushed away again? Okay. So in both instances, 10 years ago and now, he is giving the same response of I fear loss, so I'm keeping my distance, meaning that he fears loss, correct? So why did he appear again and why being pushed away again? Okay. Sweet tea. Why did he appear again? And why did he leave again? Why would he show back up and give you the same stupid, lame ass line like he did again? Why would he come in and leave again? What is your ego giving you for an answer? Why is he not coming in and staying? Because, you know, you okay? You okay, Poop? I think she had a little nightmare. Do y'all see her head right here? Before we panic, it may not be that like something that we are so, what do you call it, used to hearing. Like, oh, you don't feel you're good enough, or you don't feel you're worthy of a relationship, blah, blah, blah. And now, it could be one of those beliefs, but in this particular circumstance, because it's the same person and it's not SP1, it's an old SP showing back up again. It could be just that you created this story with him, right? It could be nothing more than it's your story regarding him and nothing more than that. It doesn't automatically mean that it has to do with your particular self concept directly with self. Do you see what I mean? This is why, when manifesting any specific person, the beliefs that you hold in regards to love, relationships, and specific to that person matter, because you could be over here affirming your balls off that you have no limited beliefs in love and relationships, but still hold a shitty story with a person. So they would still show up, therefore, with their story still intact. See what I mean? So it could be nothing more than that, but your ego will give you an answer if you ask it. Why didn't he show up any different? Why didn't he show up and choose this relationship? Why not? And listen to what your ego gives you for an answer. But don't panic that there's still something wrong with you. It could be nothing more than the story you hold of him. Okay? Vidya Singh, is it? Your message was retracted. How come? Why? Why did you retract? Well, I've had severe loss as well, so wasn't sure if this is him reflecting that maybe. Do you have a deep-seated fear of loss, sweet tea? Because yes, it could be him reflecting that. It definitely could be. But that's why I say ask yourself and listen to what the mind gives you for an answer. And if maybe that was the answer you got. And if so, then yes, it relates to that. So that we want to then to decide that we are now the version of ourselves that, you know, is not holding on to the fear of loss. Right? You're becoming the version of you that is either, the wording is your choice, but he's either healed from that and has moved on, does no longer hold on to that experience, has not created that belief. Like I said, choose the wording that most resonates with you, but you're now deciding to be the version of you where that's not an issue, not a belief. All right. And on that note, I'm going to go get in the fucking shower and go to bed. I'm fucking tired. All right. Wait a minute. I see. Hold on. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I just saw what's Leslie's PS. SP and I are planning to get a drink soon. I'm trying to persist at the belief that 3P is gone and trying to persist at the belief that I just read that twice. See, I'm getting tired. Hold on. I'm trying to persist at the belief that 3P is gone and that he will soon confess his feelings for me and ask me to be his date for a friend's wedding in August. Okay. So then, Leslie, be deciding to be the version of you that comfortably knows that he has feelings for you and easily expresses those feelings. In fact, if your desire is to be in the relationship, I would be deciding to be the version of myself that has the relationship. And of course, you're going to the wedding together. I would see myself as having that experience already. So put your focus there and don't let the 3D tell you a different story. That's what I would do. And as far as like persisting in the belief that the 3P is gone, I'm going to keep it real. When it comes to third parties, I wouldn't put any attention on the third party. I would think of third party as a non-fucking issue, because the more you step into the version of yourself that confidently and comfortably knows that you are in a relationship with him that is loving, fulfilling, committed, loyal, loving relationship, then there would be no third party. See what I'm saying? The less focus, the less awareness on third party, the quicker third party gets out of your literal awareness in your 3D. See what I mean? All right, I'm going to do these last. I see 3 super chats left. I'm going to answer them and then I'm out. So don't buy anymore because I'm getting off after these 3. Okay? I'm fucking tired. All right? Keisha Chanel. Hello, Kim. My SP reached out to me after 8 months of no contact. However, he's not 100% yet, more like 50. Any advice? Well, first of all, how about can we be celebrating after 8 months no contact? You got fucking contact. You are talking to SP. So when SP isn't 100% conformed, that just means the full manifestation is not here yet. That's all it means. So don't look at it as this hasn't worked. It's working. My advice is for you to stay on your manifestation game. We're not done. We are not done. So whatever you're doing, whatever technique you like, whether it's affirming, visualizing, scripting, inner conversations, whatever technique of choice, because listen, all techniques, all they're doing is getting you to switch your state or become a new version of self. So be deciding to be the version of you that's having your loving, fulfilling. Notice I always use those words, loving, fulfilling, committed. It's because it's now I'm in a habit of always saying it. You can use the words that resonate with you though. But you're deciding to be the version of you that's having a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with your person, and your person is the complete, wonderful version that you prefer. That's the experience you're having. Even though it might not really be that way in the 3D, you're deciding to believe that that's who you are now. The 3D will validate that. The 3D will change. He will conform to that 100%. But don't let it throw you off. Don't let the 3D tell you a different story. She's so cute. You're so sweet. She wants me to go to bed. I'm not going to lie to you. Don't you, boo? So just get back at your manifestation game. You're deciding to be the version of you that's having that loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. Don't panic. Okay? When I first manifested my dude back after that solo vacation, he was not 100% either. I had to keep, it took me a few minutes because I was getting triggered as fuck by it, truthfully. I had to get to the place of, I can't do this anymore. This is making me fucking miserable. I'm taking my hands out of the 3D. I'm going to put the focus on my state, not the 3D, and wham bam, thank you, ma'am, you changed. Like literally changed, and changed fast. Okay? So don't see it as this hasn't worked. Yes, it has. And it will. Vidya Singh. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I have been working on my self-concept and I am in a really good place. I saw my SP the other day and I don't even want him anymore. Is this normal when one works on self-concept? It can be. Yes, I have seen that before. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't want your SP anymore. Your SP will still manifest in, though, just for what it's worth. But yeah, sometimes when people go on their self-concept journey and start working on who they are and what their beliefs are, that they soon get to that place of realizing, what the fuck did I ever want that SP for? I am worthy and deserving of so much more. Sometimes that happens. Not every time, but sometimes. But the times that I have seen that happen, that SP manifested in completely. So your SP will still showing up as that manifestation that you were initially manifesting. So it will complete itself. You don't have to choose that SP though. If you're no longer interested, you don't have to choose them. If you are still just desiring to have an SP, just not that SP1, then decide to be the version of you that has a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, and another SP will show up. But you might tomorrow change your damn mind and realize you do want SP. And that's good too, because he's still going to manifest regardless. He's still going to showing up, choosing you. Just saying, right? Because manifestation is perfect. So I don't want to say that it's normal, but I've seen it. I've seen it more than once. So does that equate to normal? It's 50% normal, because the other 50% is the people still want the original SP. So it's a 50-50. It's certainly not indicating that there's something wrong. Let me word it like that. Okay? I just want to say the reason why that sometimes plays out, where people work on their self-concept and then decide they don't want their person, it's because sometimes some people, and I'm not saying this has to be you, but sometimes some people are only ever manifesting a particular specific person because they think that's all they can get. Because they think that's all they're worth, is to choose this less than what I really want specific person. So when they begin working on their self-concept and realize their fucking worth and realize they deserve so much more, and that they were never even really fully attracted to that SP, they were just settling for that SP. When their self-concept is better, they see it for what it is. Like, man, I don't even fucking want you. I know I can get better than you. Fuck that. But that SP, even though there's that part of that person saying, I don't even fucking want you. Why did I never really wanted you. I felt like that's all I could get. That doesn't matter. It'll still manifest in, because manifestation's perfect. So I hope that made sense. I know I'm rambling because now I'm tired. All right. Kiki Gigi, thank you very much. Hello, Kim. I have been having a lot of negative emotions the past couple days. I want endless abundance, inner peace, self-love, and to be happy. Okay. So if you're having an emotional moment now, the first step is always to calm ourselves. So to do whatever it takes to calm ourselves down, whether that's like breath work, chilling out, turning everything off, meditation, anything to get us to relax first. It's never about stifling the emotions we're having, right? Let the emotions out. It's okay to cry. All right. As far as your desires, listen, there's a version of you who is experiencing all the things you just listed. So begin telling yourself that you are now that version of yourself right now. Even though you may not feel that way, and even though your 3D may not look that way, it's the repetition in you making that decision to be that version of yourself that brings about the change. So even though in this moment you might feel nowhere near that, but like I said, it's the repetition of that choice that makes that state or that version of self feel more natural, right? Just like it's the repetition of your manifestation technique that makes it feel more natural, believable to self. And that's what kicks things into gear. It's what shifts us from state to state. So despite how you're feeling, get yourself calm and relaxed first. Know that whatever emotions you're having, our feelings are always valid, and begin telling yourself that you are that new version of yourself, and things will start falling into place in your 3D to validate you as being someone who is having self-love, inner peace, that's happy and has endless abundance. It's attainable what you're desiring. It's totally attainable. Okay? All right. And on that note, I am going to bed. Poop is like, I'm out. She is out. I am out. Kim, Poop seriously needs her own channel. Oh my God, can you imagine? I don't know, what would I put up for content? Her giving me side eye, which she does every damn day. Her barking at us. Her doing things around this place, fucking with us on purpose, because she does. If you don't give Poop what she wants, I shit you not, she starts fucking with you until you give her what she wants. Like, she'll just walk over to shit and hit it with her head and knock stuff over. She'll walk over and like tear my aprons down, tear the towels down from the kitchen, brings them in the living room and stares at you with it from her hanging in her mouth. And if you say anything to her, she spits it out like that, like, fuck you. I shit you not. And no one believed me. Okay? Boyfriend always thought I was exaggerating it. Now that he's witnessed it, he can't believe it. He's like, it's the first dog I've ever seen, like, seriously, deliberately fucking with you until you give her what she wants. I'm like, I know. And then he says, she's just like her mother, which is me. He's so right. He's so right, because I don't accept no. Okay? I don't accept it. But she's an asshole. She doesn't give a shit. Anyway. All right. On that note. Poop tube or poop tack? Oh my God, that is hilarious. Her and Charlie are the same. You missed her temper tantrum after you got off FaceTime with me earlier. I wish you recorded it. Bad Kitty, your cats do that too. I love it. I'm just affirming I have what I want. Oh, wait. And part of it's blocked. I can't see it. Wait. I'm just affirming I have what I want and exist in the joy of what my life can be in a day. I like that, Drew. I like that a lot. Bella, I love Poop. She is something else. She's got a fucking personality, that's for sure. The ones who only have sugar in 4D want you to have extra sugar tonight for us. Have fun with that bed. Taylor! I need to shower first because I smell terrible. I smell terrible. I worked out earlier. It's smelly. Anyway. I am tired. I'm rambly. This was fun. I like doing these late night ones. Little impromptu late night ones. Anyway. Shut up, Brittany. I do that all the time. Say I'm leaving and then I keep talking. All right. I'm really going this time. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Be good. Decide to be the version of yourself that's having what you fucking want. We don't accept no. Okay?